Hey, welcome back, guys. We're gonna be doing another reaction video today on the channel Bicycle Dutch. Done some on his channel before. Pretty interesting stuff. This one's called "Do the Dutch Cycle in the Snow?" Which I am very curious about that actually. Yes, it doesn't snow. I don't think it snows a whole lot in the Netherlands though, so I don't think snow is like a huge major issue, anyways. But when it does, what do? They don't have, if they don't have a car, they kind of just deal with it, right? I would assume so. I don't know, but we're gonna find out right here. Do the Dutch cycle in snow? Um, Commencing now. We're gonna go right into it. Links to the original video will be in the description section down below as always. So check it out.
Finally, the Netherlands experienced some real winter weather. After about a decade without this kind of winter fun, people thoroughly enjoyed the perfect winter conditions. Skates were found in the back of closets, as were many sleighs. But the bicycles were
Nice.
not put away. They were used to get to the ice. Some even took their bike onto the ice. And where would you go with a hockey stick? Of course. Apart from all the fun, there were also downsides to this amount of snow. Local public transport became a bit more difficult.
Yeah, we have snow like that. That's kind of like a mild winter for us. Our winters we get dumped on like a lot of snow. I live in the area. It's a Great Lakes area, so we got like Lake Michigan, and the air come down from Canada brings all the condensation down. It turns into snow and just dumps it on us. So I don't like the snow so much. So it is nice that the Netherlands doesn't get a lot of snow. That is great because I do want to move there someday.
And for a few days, trains were almost all cancelled.
Oh wow,
Streets couldn't all be cleared right away, because it had snowed for almost 48 hours.
does that quite often
Even
here.
though the city had sent out
Sucks.
snow clearing teams while it still snowed, there was simply too much of it this time.
Wow,
However, people
that's crazy because that's just a standard winter here. Like that happens all the time here. Oh man, when I get a chance to move over there, I will not miss it. If it happens every now and then, I'm certainly used to it, so not going to be a huge deal.
kept on cycling for all sorts of reasons,
It's harder to cycle in the snow.
such as to go shopping or to simply do their jobs. The city of 's-Hertogenbosch clears some footways, which is unusual in the Netherlands. Because the routes are done at different times, it sometimes meant the pedestrian space was cleaned first.
Okay.
After a few days, most of the cycle routes were cleaned by brushing and salting them.
Yeah. Bad for your
This
car
means
though.
that the safe cycling infrastructure remains safe, also in these winter conditions.
Yeah. Around here, good luck. They don't plow the damn sidewalks, which is where you have to ride your bike. You're lucky if they plow the road. They do plow, but it's not like it depends on when it is. It's not always a priority. In the back roads and the little alleys, they don't touch those either. A lot of times, it's crazy.
You do have to take care around ridges caused by clearing vehicles following different routes.
Yeah, it pushes it up. Our mailboxes, it's a constant complaint here because these here will be where the edge of the plow kind of leaves that edge, it'll be way higher. It'll be like 3, 4 foot high. And then your mail, post person, right? They don't drop your mail off because they can't get to your mailbox. So every time you go out there, you shovel it and you shovel it. Plow comes by, clears the road, dumps it all back in front of your mailbox. You got to plow it out again. Oh man, it's a whole thing.
And sometimes the wind brought back some snow,
Yeah, it's windy
which
here. We
could
get
also lead to very narrow paths.
yeah.
At some side streets, motor vehicles dragged snow back onto the cycleways.
That's not even that big of it.
Minor
That's just
streets are
normal.
not cleaned at
Yeah.
all. Cars do mess up those streets, which can make cycling a challenge.
Get
You
slushy.
really have to take care in this loose snow, or else. On routes without car traffic, the snow stays perfect to cycle on. And where salt cannot be used,
It's
under heat.
because of the cars, the slush, the car, like the exhaust fumes. It's the heat. It's melting it, and it just, yeah, it makes it wet and nasty. And you got the liquid dripping out of the cars, off the engine and stuff.
Heating can melt the snow. Where salt cannot be used, underheating can melt the snow. This bridge is perfectly clear of snow and ice, while the plants will stay alive. The stairs are much safer after the underheating melted the snow.
What's
If you
underheating?
ever ask,
You talking about the radiation that you get from the sun that absorbs into the concrete, or is there actually heating things installed there? I don't know what he means by underheat.
yourself whether the Dutch cycle in the snow, the answer is resounding yes. Conditions
They
may
certainly
vary
do,
from
huh?
year to there, but cycling continues no matter what.
Yeah, I mean, you got to get around. If that's your method of transportation, that's what you're using. Very cool, very cool. So that answered a question I had for sure. Do the Dutch cycle in the snow? I don't know how I didn't come across this video sooner. I've seen this channel a ton of times, Bicycle Dutch. I've done a few of his reactions to a few of his videos. So yeah, man. Pretty cool, pretty cool. This was actually in the Discord suggested videos section, so there's a link for that down below if you want to go to Discord, along with the link to the original video, and hit like and hit subscribe on the way down. That would be super appreciated. Very cool, and hopefully you have a super fun, awesome day. I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.